Hello, B&B fans. Welcome back to BB Secrets Daily. Get ready because The Bold and the Beautiful is about to explode with secrets, betrayals, and fiery confrontations. From Deacon Remy's fragile love to Deacon's shocking suspicions about Sheila and Steffi's dramatic return to LA, the drama is unstoppable. So, stay tuned because these twists could change everything for the Forresters and beyond. Remy Price and Deke Sharp are standing at a crossroads where love feels both like a shield and a ticking time bomb. Their bond is intense, almost desperate, as if clinging to each other is the only way they can survive the storm closing in around them. But you and I both know, viewers, that love alone isn't always enough, right? Deke's heart is torn in two directions. On one side, he dreams of becoming a designer at Forrester Creations, imagining his name stitched into the legacy of fashion's most powerful house. On the other, there's a pull he can't ignore: his complicated connection to Deacon. Is this just a mentor's guiding hand, or could Deacon truly be his father? Imagine how earth-shattering that revelation would be for Deke, for Remy, for everyone. And here's where the real tension brews. How will Remy react if the man she loves suddenly has to choose between building a future with her or discovering the father he never knew? Will she remain his anchor, or will jealousy and fear push her to walk away? What do you think, B&B fans? Can love conquer divided loyalties, or is this the beginning of Deke and Remy's downfall? Let me know your thoughts below. I'm curious to see if you believe their love is strong enough. Meanwhile, in the shadows of Los Angeles, a storm is quietly brewing, one darker and far more dangerous than anyone realizes. Deacon Sharp wasn't supposed to hear it. It was just a few hushed words, almost whispered between Lee and Sheila, but those words pierced through him like thunder. Luna may still be alive. For a moment, Deacon can't breathe. His pulse quickens, his chest tightens, and every tender promise Sheila ever made to him suddenly feels poisoned. His mind spins back through time. Every glance, every suspicious pause in her words, every time she brushed off his questions with a smile that didn't quite reach her eyes. Now, all of it comes crashing down. As Lee walks away, Deacon feels his control shatter. He can't bury it anymore, can't swallow the suspicion eating him alive. He turns to Sheila, his voice rough, his eyes burning with betrayal. "Tell me the truth, Sheila. Is Luna alive?" But this is Sheila Carter we're talking about. Her face twists with panic. Her lips move quickly, forming excuse after excuse, weaving a web she thinks he'll believe. Her eyes dart everywhere but his. Her hands tremble as she tries to hold the mask in place. Yet the more she talks, the more obvious the truth becomes. With every denial, her guilt screams louder. And fans, let's be honest, how many times can Sheila lie before even Deacon, a man who has forgiven so much, finally snaps? How long can any marriage survive when every word, every breath carries the sting of deception? This isn't just about Luna anymore. It's about survival. It's about whether Sheila can cling to the fragile love she has built with Deacon, or whether her empire of lies will crumble at her feet. Because if Deacon confirms that Luna is alive, everything changes. Think about the possibilities. Will he protect Sheila, blinded by the love he still feels for her? Or will he finally rip away the mask and expose her to the world as the monster everyone warned him about? Could this even lead Deacon to turn his back on Sheila entirely, choosing loyalty to his newfound family, perhaps even Deke, over loyalty to the woman who betrayed him? And here's where I want your thoughts, viewers. If you were in Deacon's shoes, would you forgive Sheila for keeping such a dangerous, life-changing secret, or would this be the final straw that destroys their relationship once and for all? And now, fans, let's talk about the comeback that has everyone buzzing. Steffi Forrester is on her way home. Yes, Jacqueline MacInnes Wood is finally returning, and believe me, she's not stepping back into Los Angeles quietly. Picture this. When Steffi left town, she left with peace in her heart. Her parents were engaged. Taylor Hayes was radiant, preparing for the wedding of her dreams. And for once, Ridge Forrester seemed steady in his devotion. But what Steffi will walk back into is a nightmare she never expected. Ridge has betrayed Taylor once more, abandoning her for Brooke Logan. Can you imagine the fury boiling inside Steffi when she learns this? For her, this isn't just about love. It's about protecting her mother's fragile heart. Steffi knows how easily heartbreak can send Taylor spiraling, and she refuses to stand by and watch history repeat itself. Reports hint that Steffi will march straight to Ridge, demanding answers. And fans, let's be real, Ridge has never been ready for the firestorm that his daughter brings when she's angry. And Brooke? She might wish she had vanished before Steffi storms into Forrester Creations like a hurricane. Now here's where things get explosive. Rumors say Steffi may take drastic action. Could she set up Brooke to be caught in a compromising moment with another man? Or might she wait for Brooke's old battle with addiction to resurface, knowing that Ridge would never forgive her for falling back into that darkness? Steffi's mission is crystal clear. Tear down Ridge and fight to reunite her parents before it's too late. So tell me, fans, is Steffi a devoted daughter fighting for her family? Or is she crossing a dangerous line by meddling in Ridge's choices? I want to hear your verdict in the comments. The Bold and the Beautiful is at its absolute best right now, blending passion, betrayal, and family drama in ways that hit straight to the heart. And as I watched these storylines unfold, I couldn't help but put myself into the shoes of each character. Think about Deke and Remy. To me, their love feels fragile, but also incredibly genuine. I believe that if Deke truly discovers Deacon is his father, it could completely reshape his priorities. Would he still fight for his dream of becoming a Forrester designer? Or would he suddenly crave a deeper bond with the father he barely knew, leaving Remy feeling like a second choice? Personally, I sense a heartbreaking rift coming between them, and I wonder if Remy might end up caught in a tug-of-war between ambition and intimacy. Then we have Deacon and Sheila. I'll be honest, Sheila has lied her way through decades of chaos, so the idea that she's hiding Luna's survival doesn't surprise me at all. What does surprise me is how vulnerable Deacon seems right now. Part of me thinks he wants to believe Sheila, but deep down, he knows the truth is clawing at him. If he finally uncovers Luna alive, I could see two possibilities. Either he exposes Sheila to everyone, destroying her once and for all, or he protects her, choosing love over honesty, which could cost him everything in the long run. And then there's Steffi. Oh, Steffi. Her return feels like a spark that could ignite a full-on wildfire. My gut tells me she won't just yell at Ridge and walk away. She'll act. Maybe she'll try to trap Brooke into a scandal. Maybe she'll confront Ridge so fiercely that he starts doubting his decision. Or, here's a wild theory. What if Steffi teams up with Taylor in a scheme to prove that Brooke is unworthy of Ridge's love? Imagine mother and daughter joining forces. It would shake Forrester Creations to its core. One thing is clear, Los Angeles is on the edge of implosion, and every secret, every choice is about to ripple through every family. But now, I want to hear from you. Do you think Deke and Remy can survive if Deacon turns out to be Deke's father? Could Sheila really keep Luna hidden forever, or will Deacon blow the lid off her lies? And most importantly, will Steffi succeed in tearing Ridge away from Brooke, or is she playing a dangerous game that could backfire spectacularly? Drop your theories in the comments, because this is where the fun begins. I'll be reading your predictions, and who knows, maybe one of them will come true on screen. If you loved diving into these twists with me, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to BB Secrets Daily for daily Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. And remember, this show always has one more twist waiting in the shadows. Until next time, stay bold, stay dramatic, and never stop guessing what happens next.